Hello everyone, hello. This year is dedicated to Ili Nishmas Racholea Bas Reb Chaim Tzvi. The title of today's shir is Shavuos. Every day is Yom Matan Torah. Let me explain. Every day is Yom Matan Torah. We find some very striking things regarding Shavuos. Okay. Number one, the Torah does not give a date for Shavuos. There's no calendar date. The Torah says 49 days, 50 days after Sfiras Omer is Shavuos. Now, in our calendar, Nisan always has 30 days. Iyar always has 29 days. So it works out that Shavuos is on Vav Sivan every year. But it wasn't always like that. When the calendar was under the old system, in the original system of the calendar, there was no normal calendar on the wall. Every month, the Beis Din in Yerushalayim would declare Rosh Chodesh based on the witnesses who saw the new moon. People would look for the new moon in the sky. They'd run to Beis Din would ask them questions. So Rosh Chodesh would depend on whether or not, if it was cloudy and you couldn't see the new moon, then Rosh Chodesh would be the next day. So it's possible that Nisan could have 30 days, and Iyar could have 30 days. And if that happens, then Shavuos would be on Hey Sivan. Or it's possible that Nisan could have 29 days, and Iyar could have 29 days. And then Shavuos is on Zion Sivan. And that would happen. The Gemara says that would happen sometimes. So it's striking. You have Shavuos without a specific date. It depends on Sfiras Omer. That's one point. So sort of the date of Shavuos is in itself a little hazy. Interesting. Along the same lines is that there's actually a machlokas. What was the date of Matan Torah itself? This is fascinating. If you open up the Rashi refers to it in Chumash. You open up the Gemara in Shabbos, or I think Daf Pei Zayin or Daf Pei Ches. There's a whole discussion. What was the calendar date of Matan Torah? Was it Vav Sivan or Zayin Sivan? So Machokas in the Gemara. Machokas Tanaim. So it's fascinating that we don't even know when it happened, the exact date of Matan Torah. Somehow we lost the Masorah of exactly the date of Matan Torah. Matan Torah was the most important event in the history of mankind, history of everything. We're not sure the date that it happened. As a mashal, like Lahavdil. In America, people know the date of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So there's a date there, but it might help. But you know that we're not going to forget these things. So it's very interesting. Somehow it worked out in our Masorah. The Hashgacha had it that the date of Matan Torah is hazy. We know it happened, but the date itself is hazy. What's the idea? So it's brought down in the name of Rabbi Sol Salanter Zatzal, the following idea. HaTorah nitna bizman bilti yadua. Ein yodim b'diyuk b'shisha b'sivan or b'shiva b'sivan. What's the idea? Lirmos bazeh she'ein HaTorah tluya bizman. The Torah is not dependent on time. The Torah applies every day of the year. The Torah applies in all eras. The fact that the date is a little hazy is supposed to teach us, don't over-focus on this one day. If you have a date, that's the date, that's it. Vav Sivan, every year, that's Matan Torah. No. When it comes to Matan Torah, don't hone in on one day. There is a day, and there's a day that we celebrate more than other days of the year, but don't hone in as if this is the day. No. The date is hazy. It could be Hey Sivan, it could be Vav Sivan, it could be Zion Sivan in the old system of the calendar. And the actual date that happened is a little hazy. Was it Vav? Was it Zion? The message is, Rabbi Sol Salanter says, to teach us that the Torah doesn't depend on time. It doesn't depend on any era. The Torah applies every day of the year. We have to feel Matan Torah every day of the year. The Torah can be applied in all places, in all times, and in all eras. That's when it comes to time. You find a very similar idea when it comes to the the place of Matan Torah. The Torah was given in the Midbar, and in a place that's built the Yadua. In other words, the Torah doesn't give the exact coordinates of Har Sinai. And how could we lost them or so? We're not exactly sure. We're not positive where Har Sinai is. So it's interesting. The Torah is given in a place, in the Torah itself, and the Torah doesn't describe precisely exactly where it is. This is the most important place. This is what the Torah is given. Again, the most important event in the history of mankind. We should know where it happened. Somehow we don't. The Torah wasn't so precise, and we taka lost the Masorah of exactly where it is. Why? So Rabbi Salanter says exactly the same thing. The Torah nitna